I have a tea, no tea, towel, a pair of tweezers, a babel fish, a gown, 4 lots of fluff, a flower pot, an ultraplasmic vacuum awl. Okay, so small amount of background. 4 sets, 4 dead ends. 1, somehow we lost the particle that we got from the warship, the maze from the warship. Not sure how that happened. The particle allows you to hold the tea and the no tea at the same time. Vastly important. We'd also managed to screw up. The one that really screwed us up was the handbag got destroyed. And the handbag, Trillion's handbag, needs to exist in this time space so that you can put the pocket fluff in it in the party scene when you've triggered the improbability drive, so that when you come back to this time, the pocket fluff exists. Hi, focus. Camera, I'm over here. So when you come back to this time scene, the pocket fluff exists in the handbag here, so you can collect it. Simples. So that was that one. That was 2. We then had some other item that was inaccessible to us, and we had to make sure it was accessible to us. I can't remember what it was, but that's now lined up as well. So all of these dead ends should now be undeaded. We should be able to go from here. So put all fluff in. This is more comfortable if I put this back an inch. In flower pot. So, consult the guide about fluff. The guide checks through its sub-Ethernet database and eventually comes up with the following entry. Fluff is interesting stuff. A deadly poison on Bodega Minor, the diet staple of Frazzleon 5, the unit of currency on the moons of the Blurfoid system, and the major crop of the laundry supplies plant, Blasters Free. One ancient legend claims that 4 pieces of fluff lie scattered around the galaxy, each forming 1/4 of the seedling of a tree with amazing properties, the sole survivor of the tropical planet Fuzzball. Footnote 8. The ultimate source of fluff is still a mystery, with the scientific community torn between the Big Lint Bang Theory and the White Lint Hole Theory. Footnote 8. It's not a very good legend, is it? I agree. So, we have 4 pieces of fluff. We have the flower pot, which came from inside the sperm whale. The pot is filled with fertile soil. Hint. It is inscribed, Inertial Guidance System, the Magraphian Missile Company. It must have been created by the same burst of improbability that created the whale itself. We can put all the fluff inside the flower pot. You dig a small hole, gingerly place the fluff at the bottom, and cover it over. Okay. Now we wait a bit. Time passes. Wait. Wait. You notice a tiny movement from the flower pot. You look closely and see a tiny sprout poking out of the soil. So now we've got a sprout. Now we've got it's poking out of a flower pot. It needs some nurture. If you've gone into the sauna previously, it's told you that you come out a changed man. If we go into the sauna now, removing the long dangly bit first, you enter the sauna. After several hours, you come out a changed man. You have with you a changed plant. Examine the plant. The plant is now large and leafy. Hanging from it is a large succulent fruit. Take the fruit. Done. Quick save. 38, not 39. Okay, eat the fruit. The fruit has a zesty taste, and you devour it greedily. Suddenly, your vision wavers, and you see yourself, as though from a distance, standing near Marvin, who asks you for a pair of hypersonic pliers. Fuck you, Marvin. The past 2 restores you've been a toothbrush. Then the image vanishes like a movie when the film breaks and you find yourself still in the bridge. It seems that this plant is a rare horticultural phenomenon long thought to be extinct, the tree of foreknowledge. Hypersonic pliers. Okay, let's see if we can go find hypersonic pliers. Right. Aft. Down. Take the key. This is the toolbox from when we stole the Heart of Gold as Zaphod Beeblebrox. It's empty. Hypersonic pliers. Hypersonic pliers! We have hypersonic pliers. Okay, save. Oh. Okay. So. Aft and port. Screen open door. The door is almost speechless with admiration. Wow! Simultaneous T and no T. My apologies. You are clearly a heavy-duty philosopher. It opens respectfully. Okay. Oh. Upon entering the room, you are battered by tidal waves of depression. In fact, a lethal dose. You have died. I did not see that one coming. Four. Examine the door. Talk to door. Ask the door to open. What happens if we drop the no T? Drop the T. Open the door. The door explains in a haughty tone that the room is occupied by a super-intelligent robot, and that lesser beings, by which it means you, are not to be admitted. Show me some tiny example of your intelligence, it says, and maybe, just maybe, I might consider. Okay. That's why taking the T and the no T works. It's odd that you can't take... If you have no T, when you take the T, it drops the no T. But if you take the T, you can then pick up the no T and hold them both at the same time. Now the door is open. And I no longer need the tea? It is the finest tea you have ever tasted. It has almost made this entire misadventure seem worthwhile. You experience several moments of complete happiness and relaxation. The cup itself vaporizes, part of the Galactic Anti-Litter program. Upon entering the room, you are battered by tidal waves of depression. However, the happiness derived from your high score... Yeah, right. And that thoroughly excellent cup of tea you have recently helped... And that thoroughly excellent cup of tea you had recently helped you to survive. There we go. Marvin's Pantry. This is a small closet with an exit to starboard. Marvin, the paranoid android, is here. There is a thermal fusion chisel here. Feels like a good point for a save again. Okay. Give Marvin pliers. Politely, Marvin refuses your offer. What was happening in the vision? Open hatch. The hatch appears to be jammed shut. Okay. Ask Marvin to open hatch. Humans are so depressingly demanding. Do this, pick up that. Hang on.
Humans are so depressingly demanding. Do this, pick up that, unjam the opening mechanism of the other. Meet me in the hatchway access space in 12 turns, I suppose, he mutters. You can count up to 12, so hard to know with morons. And don't forget to bring the proper tool.
Meet me in the hatchway access space in 12 turns. Oh. We have been to the hatchway access space. One. It was a while since we've been to the hatchway access space. Ah. Drop all. Pick up pliers. Okay. We have to take the gown off. Access space. This tiny area with its exit to port is for working on the hatch mechanism, which is vastly more complicated than your rather ordinary intelligence can comprehend. The floor is an open metal mesh, like the floor of a catwalk. Marvin the paranoid android is here. Marvin, looking bored, says,
Hand me a pair of hypersonic pliers.
Hand Marvin hypersonic pliers. Marvin fiddles inside the mechanism with the pair of hypersonic pliers for about 3/10 of a second. You hear the hatchway slide open.
I don't expect you to be grateful,
Says Marvin.
or even interested, but that was probably more complicated than every single action you'll ever perform in your entire life put together.
He limps away.
And me,
You hear him mutter as he goes.
with this terrible pain in all the diodes down my left side.
Oh, Marvin. You are at the bottom of a gangway. A hatch below you is open. There is a small access space to starboard. Your gown is here. Well, let's take it. Get our gown. Let's wear our gown. Let's take the towel. Okay. Let's grab a save. Down. Down. Hatchway, down. You step onto the landing ramp leading down towards the surface of the legendary lost planet of Magarafia. Announcement! Announcement! This is Eddie the shipboard computer! Someone is leaving the ship on a strange planet without wrapping up all nice and warm. It'll all end in tears, I just know it! The voice fades behind you. Ramp. The wind moans. Dust drifts across the surface of the alien world. Zaphod, Ford, and Trillian appear and urge you forward. Slowly, nervously, you step downwards. The cold, thin air rasping in your lungs. You set one single foot on the ancient dust, and almost instantly the most incredible adventure starts, which you'll have to buy the next game to find out about. Your score is 400 of a possible 400 in 965 turns. By the way, there was a causal relationship between your taking the toothbrush and the tree collapsing at the very beginning of the game. We apologise for this slight inaccuracy. Strike any key to exit. We have finished Hitchhikers. With some help, but we have finished Hitchhikers. Wow. Oh. Huzzah. Victory trumpets. Yeah, victory trumpets.